Hey profit takers, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about the changes to the Profit Takers Alert dashboard. So I'm excited to announce that we now have it available for MT5. I'm in MT5 right now, guys. And it's just an indicator. It's not an EA for this particular application. So you're going to notice some of the things here that we have added to the dashboard itself. The first things first, on the actual dashboard, you're going to notice that we have removed the weekly bias and the daily bias. It was just conflicting. It was not working properly on all of the brokers, right? Some brokers it would work and some it didn't, and I just did not like that. So I just removed it. It was just a nice to have feature. I think the features that are left here are need to know features, like your peak formation highs and lows. The new feature I added was the previous day high and low count. And then the rest is the same, the end of day up and down, the ADR, which comprises of these four sections here. The max ADR, the real-time ADR, and the actual ADR for the pair, and of course the daily range for the day, right? The new features here are the previous week, the major levels. Okay, we have previous week high and low. We have the open range high and low. And this is for Monday. I know BTM traders is usually Asia's high and low, but I have learned a little bit more and I decided to incorporate the open range high and low from what I've learned from studying Stacy Burke. So that's why this is here, along with the initial balance high and low, because that's the extension of Monday's open range. Okay, we have the daily high and low here as well. And of course, previous day high and low. And so you're going to notice that these particular, this is a setup, right? So let's look at gold. So we have a one peak formation low, and then we already have a one previous day high break. So when you go into the market tomorrow, you already know that this thing has already broken. And typically on day 3, because this would tomorrow, which would be Friday, because today's Thursday that I'm recording this video, right? February the 29th. So March the 1st will be day 3. Technically, we would want price, we would expect price to reverse on the day 3 trade, but sometimes that could also just present a trend trade. Okay. And it's looking like it just might do that just based on what I'm seeing right now. We have all these major levels just stacked right here. So to me, I am thinking that we will get support here, and it's going to go ahead and it's going to break the high. And then we're going to have what you're going to see here is a 2 peak formation low and then 2 previous day break. So once that breaks, guys, the next step is a 33 trade, 3 pushes, right? 3 breaks of the previous day high. And those breaks can occur in 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, right? As you can see here with the NZD USD, we have 4 breaks and we have a max ADR. We're at exceeded of a daily range. So this is a good high probability trade for a reversal, right? So I'm always looking at that. And after the 33 trade, right, you would see a 3 and a 3. So again, this is now setting up for the entire reversal, right? And sometimes it could go to a 4, right? If the market makers decide to extend the cycle like they've done here with Aussie dollar and, you know, NZD, when you start seeing 6, 7, 8s and 9s, just continue to count, right? It should be 3 and 3, right? So 6 and 6, right? It might go that extra 7 and then it just goes, it just falls, right? So let's take a look at Aussie. Let's see what's up. So Aussie here, we see 6 days, guys, and it's just, they just continue to drag this thing along. Oh, I'm glad I brought this up. You see these breaks here? This is Sunday. So you're going to notice that if your broker adds this in here, this gap for Sunday, it's going to count, right? This should really be 5 days, because Sunday doesn't normally count on some brokers, but some brokers, they have this here. So you want to be aware that now, if you see this 6 here, they've counted this Sunday, which is, you know, it is what it is. Some brokers do it and some brokers don't. So technically this is 5 days. And of course we had the 4 breaks. Okay. So with that being said, this break could take us to 3 ADR. or it might not. Like we might get support tomorrow. We've been sitting at this level for 2 days now. So tomorrow will be the third day. You know, if you just look at it as a 3-day cycle, right? Tomorrow it could definitely continue to hold this level and then go long, right? So that's an opportunity there for a possible reversal, or it could break through, right, that low and then tick the 3-day 3 ADR and then go shoot straight up. You know, I don't know what it's going to do, but that's something that you want to consider when it starts to get this long. But usually your typical market maker session is anywhere between 3 to 4, sometimes 5 days, and definitely 3 to 4 breaks. Okay. So that's how you read this. Now I have a ton of content in the locals group on how you can, you know, check out all the different setups for this. And I'll have that link in the description below. And also you can try this indicator. This has also been updated for MT4, and MT4 has the actual trade manager on it. You can try it for free for 14 days, right? Really get a good feel of it. Take a look at the documentation that I have provided you on how to read these setups. And again, these are setups. These are to help you, you know, get your technical analysis down in like 5 minutes or less, right? Or if you do like I do, you know, since I'm into more of the futures, I just created a template just for that, right? It's just for the gold and the indices and oil. Okay. So I can just take this, I can do my charting here, and then I can go on Trading View and then trade from there, right? It's kind of vice versa. People used to chart on Trading View and trade in MT4 or 5. So I'm doing the opposite until the Trading View version is going to be ready. Okay. All right. So I hope you guys got some value here, and you can see how you can use this for your setups and how you can execute your trades with confidence. And if it plays out, it does. Here's the thing. Again, this is a setup. It still needs to play out, right? So if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't, right? And oftentimes you're going to find that it could have played out in an earlier session. Maybe it wasn't, it played out before you, or maybe it played out after, because sometimes they've dragged the session out to the end of the day, and most people aren't trading New York at the end of the day, towards the end of the day after 2 o'clock, right? And sometimes you see a lot of moves there. But just word to the wise, just letting you know. All right. So with that, guys, go head on over to the website. Let me bring that over here real quick. It's real easy. One second, guys. Get to the site, ProfitTakersAlert.com. There you can see it. There you go. So just come over here to ProfitTakerAlerts.com. Okay, again, ProfitTakerAlerts.com. And you're just going to come and hit the 14-day trial. And then here you'll see your options. You have MT4 indicator, which is also updated just like you saw. You have the trade manager. You can just buy the trade manager from here and then add it to your MT4 chart. You can use this. This is a wonderful tool to use, especially if you're doing prop challenges. Their prop accounts are now coming back to letting people use MT4, MT5. So this is a good one to have. And guys, don't be afraid of, continue to use MT4. I know there's a lot of noise out there, but it is what it is. It's not going away. They're just forcing people to be honest. Okay. All right. So MT5 is right here. Again, all these options here, guys, are available for you to try for free for 14 days. Make sure you drop your MT4 or MT5 account number in here, especially if it's MT5. Make sure you put your MT5 account number there and then proceed on. And you do not need a credit card. Okay. Do not need a credit card to do this. And then if you like it, then you come back here, do the same thing, but this time you buy it. Okay. You can do a month to month. You can do 3 months, or you can do 6 months, right? This is a deal. I'm making it even more affordable, or for the year. And of course, this is, you can cancel at any time. There are no refunds on this, guys. This is a digital product that you've had an opportunity to try for free. And so now if you're buying it, then you know that it's of some value to you and that you're going to be able to use it properly and to help you with your technical analysis in your setups. Okay. All right. So with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for now, and we will see you in the next one.